This is a series of videos where we're learning from the masters. We're learning to write better song lyrics and what master is the best in writing song lyrics. Polyphia. And I know what you might be thinking, Polyphia, really? But yeah, they do have a couple of songs with lyrics and we'll explore both of them and see if we can learn anything from there. Like this one, called So Strange, which basically is a chorus repeated twice or even 3 times all through the song. Basically all the same lyrics over guitar patterns. This song is in any way not about lyrics, but there's still some things we can draw from there. And by the way, I'm Vadusha and I'm the greatest expert in song lyrics in the entire world, and maybe even on YouTube. Jokes aside, I'm Vadusha and this is my channel where I'm trying to make the world better by making it have more songs, preferably mine and yours. We'll start small and then go larger and larger. There's nothing much to analyze here. We can delete everything but these 2 passages because they are the only thing that there is. We can say this is a chorus probably because it repeats all the same 3 times in the track. Let's take a look at phonetics first. Change it all, strange it all. Need you, you're here. Okay, so these 2 rhyme, these 2 don't. For some reason, no idea why. If you asked me, I'd say that's lazy writing. Ooh, baby, I need you to hold my hand whenever you're here. Is it just me or does this look like it was written by Justin Bieber? And I must admit that I think of you like every night. Your eyes and your smile, out of my mind. This one rhymes better. This writing is less lazy. Alright, so first thing we learned, it doesn't matter if you rhyme. Basically, if you have guitar mastery all over the track, why rhyme at all? And I think Polyphia do realize that. Going from external rhymes to internal rhymes. Need you, you're here. Nah. Did I like night? Eyes, smile, mind. This one looks nice because it establishes the rhyme here. It repeats it mid-line right here, then at the end of the line, then again mid-line, end of line, and we're expecting it to be in the middle of the line, but there's no rhyme and the line itself is longer, and then it's delayed, and then we have the relief after we build up some tension here. And it's my mind, so it's double rhyme there. A good relief of the tension. And then little things like must admit. Not sure if that's intentional, this kind of pseudo alliteration with these aims there in stressed positions. Must admit. Nothing much else here. Let's see if there's any development going on. Nothing changed. I think about you every night. Your eyes and smile can't seem to get you out of my mind. No development. This is a chorus. Nothing can change here. So basically, the only thing that matters here is this rhyming right here. But we can take away this internal rhyming thing like I like night, smile, eyes, my mind. So use more rhymes to spice up your lines. That's it with this song. As we might have expected, nothing much to learn from here. Let's take a look at another one called ABC. The lyrics to that are kind of longer. There's different parts to it. There's something that I would call verses. There's a chorus, which probably is this, the ABCD, you get the idea. And then it's repeating multiple times. Let's start with rhyming again. Sophia, me, emergency, down on me, tip C. She stresses the tip C part to make it rhyme. I'm not sure why they inserted Sophia here. Probably Sophie would rhyme, but Sophia, not that much. Hyperventilating, procreating, thing, swing. Kind of common rhymes, nothing spectacular. Breathe, be, think, see. These rhymes could be better, but what saves them is a different device right there. We'll talk about it a bit later in the video. And then the chorus, paramedic, phonetic, forget letters. And there's ABCD of G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z. And I think what they rhymed it with is this Z with forget. So paramedic, phonetic, forget, Z. That's okay for a chorus. They could have put more effort in it for sure. Let's explore different levels. A lot of repetition used here if you notice. Like, yes, this is an emergency. Yes, the way they put it down on me. So these parallel constructions, and they go above and beyond using it right here. I don't think I can repeat it 4 times, saving these poor rhymes there. So these are not very well written rhymes, very weak rhymes. But this starting, I don't think I can, makes those proceed, establishing a pattern that our brain perceives as a pattern, not really breaking it anywhere. If I were to improve this, I would take this think and I would do it like this. There's multiple ways you could approach it. Go see, which is a not necessarily life-saving function. Then breathe, because you don't live if you don't breathe. Then probably think, and then B to strengthen the symptoms along the way. That's one way to approach it. Go C, breathe, think, and then B. I guess the best punchline using the very same wording would be think, because I don't think, I can think. And we put the punchline at the strongest position, that being the end of this quatrain, pre-chorus, which is the strongest position in the song. By here, we have accumulated the most amount of tension possible in the song. I would recommend putting this think in the fourth line. That's something we can learn from Polyphia, from their mistakes. Take that think, put it in the end, because I don't think I can think probably among these lines is the strongest. Or we could use a logical progression of the symptoms getting more and more severe. Hyperventilating when we be procreating. These are words used probably in line with the complexity of guitar lines, because hyperventilating, how often do you hear it in a song? Or procreating. This sounds kind of learned, very fancy, not very often used in day-to-day speech. So procreating and hyperventilating are the words to match the complexity of the guitar parts. The fun part is the contrast, the juxtaposition of this. Procreating, the more technical term, the more dictionary term, like a learned word. With this, when we be procreating, you don't expect these two to stand together, but they do. This is a nice contrast between elevated lexics and some of more conversational structures. I think this is repeated then. This is mirrored. Right here, could you pick out and put it in my locket so I could kiss you whenever I wanted? So pick and kiss, somewhat rhyme, and then locket and want it, which is a clever rhyme. Technically, this rhyme is weak, but the way she pronounces that makes it rhyme. So another lesson from Polyphia, pronounce the things so that they rhyme if you can. To do that thing, how do you hold the bat when you swing? This could use a couple of more lines, but it doesn't. Could you pick, could kiss. There's some alliteration going there. There's this k progressing right here. Not sure if this is intentional or just happened by chance. Let's take a look at the chorus. Someone call a paramedic. I can't speak, it's all phonetic. Looks like somebody does not know what phonetic means. This sounds okay, and phonetics is the branch of linguistics that studies sounds. So probably calling a doctor in an emergency situation when a person cannot speak but utters indistinguishable sounds, probably this is what's behind that. And the whole situation is an emergency. Made me forget every word, so no words, just sounds. Probably they think they just list the sounds, but the problem is these are not sounds. These are letters. Again, these are letters, and these are sounds. Letters, sounds. Two very different things. For example, take the letter C. Sometimes it's pronounced S. Sometimes it's a K. So sounds and letters are very different. Though the idea behind that is clear, except probably for the fact that they don't know what phonetics is. This is graphics, not phonetics. This is writing, not uttering. Other than that, a very clever expressive device here, listing the entire of the alphabet. I'm not sure if that's ever usable again, because once you do this once, it becomes a signature move. You can't really repeat that, probably. Let's take a look if there's any development there. This is an emergency situation. The room goes tipsy, calling it paramedic. Hyperventilating means breathing too much. If you ever do this, and you get dizzy a little bit. When we be procreating, I don't think I need to explain that to you. This is a metaphor right here. Holding the bat when you swing with procreating in mind gives us somewhat of an image, but this is not very well written. I guess they came up with this line first and then this line. So these are very lazy lyrics. Rhyming for the sake of rhyming. This could be a better metaphor in line with 911, in line with some emergency situations. They could have given it more thinking time. We understand that there's an emergency, and then we're given a hint why the emergency is there and how bad this gets. And then the chorus again, and then cut in the pick, put in the locket, and nothing else happens. So this is a lazy love song with a clever thing right here in the chorus and nothing much behind it. A couple of cool metaphors with this row of some things you can do and this little metaphor right here. Other than that, so we see that despite Polyphia being a guitar-centered band with almost zero songs, but a lot of instrumentals instead, we can still learn some things there, like multiple rhymes and lines, like repeating things for them to become patterns, like putting the punchlines at the ends of things, and maybe thinking more about when we write and using our ideas to rhyme backwards instead of coming up with an idea and then rhyming to it and having lines like this. Thank you so much for watching the video till the very end, and not skipping any bit of it. It lets YouTube know that the video is interesting and YouTube starts promoting it. And most importantly, it makes me happy. If you like videos like this, please subscribe to the channel and like the video if you have a heart. I hope you all learned something from this Polyphia breakdown because you're awesome. Yes, you are.